Happy New Year, Flames fans, and welcome to another episode of the Flames Weekly Update. I'm Andrew Chevry. Thanks for watching the show. Lots to cover on the show this week, so let's get right to it. The Flames picked up 4 points at the PJHL Winter Classic in Richmond this past week. We've got highlights from both of those games, including post-game reactions from Josh Bettesworth, Cole Perry, Lukas Ravenstein, and Brent Hughes, who got previews of 2 games against the Knights and Steelers coming up this week, and a player profile featuring Brandon Osborne. On the opening day of the annual PJHL Winter Classic in Richmond, the Flames took on the Abbotsford Pilots. Check out the highlights brought to you by Metal Ridge Collision.
He goes off, and as he goes off, the first one coming on is going to be Lyndon Perry. Deflected up, out of the zone and down the ice, and icing is waved off this time. 7:55 left, period number 1. Scoreless draw so far. White's going to go after this one against the boards. Johnson comes inside. Johnson stays with him. Shot, scores! And the Pilots literally shock the Flames and get the first one on the board.
It'll be number 25, it looks like, Nathan Thrift leading the way to the bench. Pilots executing on a game plan perfectly there, getting the puck in deep, playing the body, forcing a turnover. Thrift.
Kujella took the draw that time, got it away from Coughlin. Coughlin stays with him. Now they're waiting for it as Kujella is way out in front of the net, waiting, trying to tip this one back up. The captain of the team. A long shot taken by Ravenstein, scores! A power play goal. 13 seconds in, and we were just talking about how they were up. Well, now they're even. Kujella goes inside. Jarvis comes inside again. Back forward, back across the line again. Cochin comes in, takes a high shot, topped up, scores! What a shot right over top of the left shoulder and put it right upstairs where Grandma keeps the maple syrup. No mistake in that one at all. What a bullet.
Theo Koshin picks it up in the neutral zone as a 2-on-1 with Link Edwards. Looks off the defender, and he's not going to miss many of those. Theo Koshin has an elite level release here.
Allen behind the net, far side. Back to Cochin. Cochin back to the line. Ravenstein gets a huge shot away, blocked and stopped. Scramble ensues, couldn't clear it back away, and it's still against the boards over on the far side again. Ravenstein pinches in from the line. Osborne holds onto it. Back to Ravenstein. Goes in, rips a bullet, deflected, and somehow it tips in front of the goal. And I'm not sure whether they're going to give the credit for that one to Kujella or not, because he was the one that looked like he might have got a hold of it, but also Ravenstein is in there, and he's the one that's sort of celebrating like Christmas all over.
Yeah, that
he
goal
kept it onside. And it's still in the corner on the right side with Jones inside the corner. Bodies are getting pretty heavy inside the corner the way it's all being thrown around. A lot of heavy check throwing. Back to Wise at the line. Back to Perry. Perry on the right side. Couldn't finish it back off that time. Jack had a chance. White is in there. Shot, scores! A quick goal and a quick shot. And what a bullet of a drive right there. And that gives the Flames a 4-1 lead with 8:18 left.
Bit of a defensive breakdown there for the Pilots in their own end. Cole Perry was all alone in the high slot, had all the time in the world to snap that one past Giesbrecht.
Again, and Kiris comes inside. Kiris goes in. He's pushed off of the puck. Solid body check and thrown by players of both teams out there right now. And they go back the other way, and Konowalchuk dumped it back in. Pilots nullify it. They tag back up, and offside was nullified. Turning, center it back in front, right on goal, stopped again. Winters takes the shot and scores! Somehow that goes in, and the Winters could not stop that one, and that just went underneath everybody and shocked pretty much everybody on the ice. Parker goes after it a second time, gets control, couldn't get out of the zone. It's deep inside the corner again. Thrift stays with his man. Back to the line on the right side. Steputat. He takes a shot, bullet of a drive, and it deflected off of the stick that time of Giesbrecht, off of the back wall. Out in front of the goal, waits, Muck takes a shot, rebound, scores, and there's one that the Flames end up getting right back. As quick as the Pilots can do it, so can the Flames.
Hard work from Cole and Muck down low, takes a shot off the ankle from Steputat at the point, goes into along the boards and digs it out and centers it.
So the Flames are victorious over the Abbotsford Pilots in their opening game at the Winter Classic. Cooper Giesbrecht made 49 saves and was named the Pilots Player of the Game, while Lukas Ravenstein had a goal and an assist to earn Player of the Game for the Flames. Theo Koshin scored his 26th of the season in the first period. Jordan Kujla, Cole Perry, and Sam Allen were also on the board for the Flames. Adam Winters made 13 saves en route to his third win of the season. Final score from the Minter Arena in Richmond, Flames 5, Pilots 2. I had a chance to catch up with Lukas Ravenstein, Cole Perry, Josh Bettesworth, and head coach Brent Hughes after the game. Here's how it went.
All right, I'm here with Flames defenseman Lukas Ravenstein. Lucas, a win over the Abbotsford Pilots tonight. Your thoughts on your team's performance?
Yeah, I thought the boys played good the whole game. Like, we came out of the gate hard and just kept on going and never stopped, never took the foot off the pedal.
Couple power play goals for you guys tonight. That's something that's been clicking for the team this season. Talk about what's working for you guys on the man advantage.
Yeah, we're just playing as a unit, playing as one, and everyone's doing their role. Everyone's playing what they should be, and like it's just clicking real well.
Port Moody on Sunday was a competitive game in the last matchup between the two teams. Talk about what the team needs to do to be successful in that one.
Need to come out physical, get a good start, and once we get a few in, we'll buzz it.
Thanks for this, Lucas.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, I'm here with Flames defenseman Cole Perry. Cole, a big win over the Abbotsford Pilots tonight here at the Winter Classic. Talk about your team's performance tonight.
I thought, we played hard, got pucks deep. It took us a little bit to get going, but, in the third, we really just buried them. So, yeah.
You got a goal in the third period. Talk us through it. How did it feel?
It felt pretty great. I'm not normally a goal scorer, so, anything counts.
First PJHL Winter Classic experience. How's it feel?
It was really cool, kind of different when both teams, they're coming to a different barn. So, nice experience. I'm definitely looking forward to our next one.
Port Moody was a competitive opponent last time you guys played them. Talk about the mindset of the team going into Sunday night's game against Port Moody.
We're not going to take any team lightly. Take every game very seriously, and we're all going to come 100%.
Thanks for this, Cole.
Thank you so much.
All right, folks, I'm pleased to be joined by Josh Bettesworth post-game after a big win over the Abbotsford Pilots tonight. Your thoughts on your team's performance tonight?
It was a good game tonight. We did pretty well offensively. We were all in their zone. Penalty kill was really good. We shut them down. They didn't get a lot of chances on our end, and I thought our power play worked really well too, and build on that going forward. And I think we had some crisp passes and everything like that was good.
You've been AP'd with the team a few times this season already. Where are you playing full-time this year, and how's the season going?
I play back at U18 in Ridge Meadows A1. The season's been doing really good so far. We got sitting in first place right now at the end of winter break, so hoping to come back into the season guns a-blazing.
Port Moody on Sunday here at the Winter Classic. What's the key to success in that game?
I think just a little bit more in the defensive end, just some turnovers and making sure it's a little bit more getting out of our zone a little easier, and then I think everything else offensively will come with that.
Your first PJHL Winter Classic experience, what's it been like so far for you?
It's been awesome. It's a really good environment. I like being in the dressing room with the guys and everything like that, and it's just a great overall experience. The level of hockey and the competitiveness, it's been awesome.
It's a treat watching you play tonight, Josh. Thanks for doing this.
Thank you very much.
All right, I'm here with Flames head coach Brent Hughes. Brent, a win over the Abbotsford Pilots here tonight at the Winter Classic. Your thoughts on the team's performance tonight?
I thought we played pretty well. Getting scored against first was tough. I think it was shots were 9-1, and we were down 1-0. So it's tough to see the long term out of that. But we seem to be going pretty well. And Abbotsford's a tough team to play. They're scrambly out there, and they're trying to get wins however they can. And we're short a few guys here tonight. I know they were short a few guys too. So I was just happy to get the 2 points.
The Flames have been at or around the top of the standings all season. What does the team need to do to make that extra push to make sure that they're a top contender going into next year and into the playoffs?
Well, we talked a little bit about that tonight. I think the goals against is a big thing. We're giving up too many goals against, and we're giving up some easy goals, and we got to clean that up in our own end and our back checking and just picking up men and being defensively sound and aware of what's going on in our own end. And we talk about it continuously, but we got 16 games left in the season here, and we got to clean that up, or we're not going to fare out well because we got the goals against is a big thing.
I'm sure you could go on and on, but what's one thing that you really like that the team's doing really well this season?
Well, we've seen you score timely goals, and our power play's been very successful. We score a lot of goals. We've done well. Brett Stoney's been a big part of our power play, putting it together. But just scoring goals. I mean, for a young team, having the confidence and scoring goals is a big thing, especially at this level. And it's carried us a long way. And we still need to score. And when we give up lots of goals, we got to score more.
It was a very competitive game against Port Moody when they were at the Cam a couple of weeks back. You're facing them on Sunday. What does the team need to do to be successful in that one?
Well, it's not an easy win, and they're in the bottom of the standings over there, but they had a good start to the year, and they've been off and on, and we need to come out and play well, and again, keep the puck out of our net, but the power play's got to score us goals, and we got to get some 5-on-5 goals, and we need, we're a 20-man team. We're not a 1 or 2-man team where 2 guys can win a hockey game for us. 20 guys win a hockey game, and that's how we win hockey games.
Thanks for doing this, Brent.
Thank you.
On New Year's Day, the Flames took on the Port Moody Panthers on the final day of the Winter Classic. Check out the highlights brought to you by Lorco Auto Parts.
Just a couple of games ago, 4 goals against Delta, so I'd like to see maybe if you can get some of that tonight.
We'll see how that plays out. Back, nice play, have control at the far. Ravenstein threw this one back inside, cross pass back around, nice shot taken, bullet of a goal right there, and Cochin comes in, and you called it, puts it back in, power play goal right there, and Thompson leaves the box. Thompson a little bit dejected with himself, but pass now rolls all the way back out to the neutral zone one more time, and it goes back inside the zone with Sam picking this one back up. Sam holding on to it. Cross pass, back around, getting it all the way out to center. Graham's going to wrap it. He tries to get control, unable to, and now they twist and turn and go back the other way, all the way straight down the ice, with Jack picking this up. Jack comes in, Edwards is the trailer, gets control, takes a shot, that actually tipped, goes in, and they score again! On just a lucky tip in, what a tip in right there, but the key for that one is they broke down the left side, they sent it back up to Edwards, who passed it straight in. Slow pass and interception that caught him off guard. Back all the way over again, back the other way, looks, Thompson waits up the center, misplayed the puck, now we go back around. Nice stop, working away. Thibodeau comes in, shoots, and they score again. Another goal put back inside again by Bettesworth.
I mean, another great break-in. It's a turnover at your own blue line, something you can never do. And he turns it over at the blue line. They come into great.
Hughes is 5 against the wall. Everybody's there. Back around. Hughes is wide open and free. Takes a shot. That was blocked. Hit the shin pad that time of Ravenstein and deflected in the corner. Ravenstein stays inside there. Trying to get control of it. Unable to this time. Gray is calling for it. They gave it back to him. Back over to Delapace on the far side. Delapace dumps this one back inside again. Nice play. That's Sam scored. Nice play at Graham. Tic-tac-toe. That's the one they wanted. We talked about getting the first one in the second period. That's exactly what they did. And that pulls it within 2. Shots are 13-12. But what a nice setup and a good... Waits as Osborne thought about getting it. Ravenstein shot, tipped, missed the outside of the post that time. Delapace stays with his man. This is shot off of the outside of the net. Now they'll try and come out the right side. They changed their mind. They were going to come out the far side. Back all the way out to Ravenstein. Ravenstein looks, gives it back all the way out to Cochin again. Cochin goes inside, deep behind the line. Couldn't get control. Top shelf, scores, and there's another one right there. Cochin goes back down, and that will nullify the penalty. The power play is over because there's less than 2 minutes left.
Was a good fight here.
6-on-5 right now. Waits, they pinch back inside trying to get control. Hughes goes after it, couldn't get control. Now they leave it, and this one's grabbed by Kotowalchuk. He goes back down, taken off his stick. He actually grabbed the stick off inside the post, and that is in. Tic-tac-toe, just like that, and that puts him up, and that pretty much seals the deal right there. But good chance. You've got to give the Panthers a lot of credit for at least.
So there it is, a 60-minute effort from the Flames to close out the Winter Classic in Richmond. Jack Graham was the lone goal scorer for the Panthers and was named their player of the game. And Theo Cochin scored his 27th and 28th goals of the season, both on the power play, and was named the player of the game for the Flames. Cochin now leads the PJHL in goals and is tied with Jordan Kujala for the league lead in power play goals with 10. The Flames went 4 for 13 on the man advantage at the Winter Classic. They lead the league in power play goals with 42 and are neck and neck with the Delta IceHawks for the top power play in the league in terms of percentage. Also, big congratulations goes out to Josh Bettesworth, who scored his first PJHL goal on Sunday off a beautiful pass from the newly signed PJHL veteran Owen Thibodeau. Hopefully the first of many from Josh Bettesworth. Final score from the Minter Arena in Richmond on New Year's Day, Flames 5, Panthers 1. The Flames are back in action on Thursday, January the 5th. when they head into the North Surrey Rec Centre to take on the Surrey Knights. The Flames are up 2-1 in the season series, but were upset by the Knights on home ice back on December the 2nd. Bronson Salas had 2 goals, and Maddox Osaka made 45 saves en route to a 5-3 win. The loss may have come as a surprise to Flames fans, but the Knights went on to surprise the likes of the Trappers, Jets, and Wolfpack in the month of December. While the Knights are far from being considered a PJHL contender at this point, they have certainly taken steps in the right direction as a franchise and may have the opportunity to compete for a playoff spot in the Britain Conference if they continue to trend upwards. Remember, with the new playoff format, the 4th and 5th seeds from each conference will compete in a best-of-3 Survivor Series, with the winner going on to face the top seed in a best-of-7 playoff series. The Knights are currently tied with the Aldergrove Kodiaks for 5th in the Britain Conference and may just have the players they need to backstop them into a Britain Conference Survivor Series in DJ Cash and Maddox Osaka. DJ Cash is 4th overall in the PJHL with a save percentage of .915, and Maddox Osaka rounds out the top 10 with a save percentage of .900. 16-year-old BCEHL veteran Ben Filipponi has been a significant addition to the Knights' blue line this season. He has 4 goals and 4 assists in 31 games with the club this year and has been relied upon heavily in all situations by Knights coaching staff. Fellow BCEHL veteran and Maple Ridge native Hudson Longden has also added depth to the Knights' defensive core. He has a goal and 2 assists in 18 games since being acquired from the Port Moody Panthers earlier this year. At 6'2" and 6'4" respectively, Filipponi and Longden can cover a lot of ground in their own end, quick, and make it possible for the Knights to confidently roll 3 defensive pairings. Puck drop at the North Surrey Rec Centre on Thursday, January the 5th. Is at 7 p.m. Catch all the action on hockeytv.com. On Friday, January the 6th, the Flames will return home to take on the Grandview Steelers at the Kamloops Arena. The Steelers are up 2-1 in the season series and were victorious over the Flames on December the 18th. Max Chelico had 2 goals and an assist, and Cheyenne Cremani made 30 saves en route to a 5-2 win at the Burnaby Winter Club. The Steelers have won 4 of their last 5 and 7 of their last 10. They sit in 3rd place in the Shaw Conference, just 2 points up on the White Rock Whalers. They are 13 points behind the Sockeyes and 12 points behind the Delta IceHawks. So catching those teams is not likely at this point. The Steelers remain focused on trying to separate themselves from the White Rock Whalers in order to avoid taking on the Wolfpack in the 3-game Survivor Series in February. The addition of Caden Johnson earlier this season has been big for the Steelers. The 20-year-old from Burnaby had 4 goals and 1 assist in a 7-5 win over the Chilliwack Jets at the Winter Classic and is first among Steelers skaters with an average of 1.55 points per game. Johnson has an impressive hockey pedigree. He is a veteran of the AJHL and is a product of the Burnaby Winter Club U18 prep program, where he played with the likes of Caden Bankier, Matthew Semenoff, and Thomas Millich. These 2 teams combined for 16 goals the last time they went head-to-head at the Cam earlier this season. Don't miss this one. It's going to be a doozy. Come out to the rink if you can. It's a 7:30 p.m. puck drop. If you can't make it out, Connor, Robbie, and I will have the call for you on hockeytv.com. Our guest on the show this week is a 16-year-old from right here in Maple Ridge. He's a product of the Ridge Meadows Minor Hockey Association, as well as the West Vancouver Hockey Academy. This week's Chambers Plan Group Benefits Player Profile features Brandon Osborne.
All right, I'm here with Flames defenseman Brandon Osborne. Brandon, thanks for doing this.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks.
Why don't you start off by telling us where you're from and where you played your minor hockey?
I'm from Pitt Meadows, BC, and I played for the Ridge Meadows Rustlers.
Nice. Where'd you play last season, and what kind of season did you guys have?
I played West Van U16 prep, and our season was pretty rough, I won't lie, but it was a great experience.
So you had a mixture of association hockey and academy hockey. Then talk about what the experience in coming up in both systems is like for you.
So with academy hockey, you get to travel a lot. You're on the ice every day, so it's a really different experience from the minor hockey, and I feel like it's better development for players who are trying to grow.
Pretty much everyone's seen you play at this point of the season, but a hypothetical, for those who haven't seen you play, how would you describe yourself?
I would think I'm a two-way defenseman who makes a good first pass.
Do you have a favorite NHL player?
I like Duncan Keith. I've always liked Duncan Keith.
What about Duncan Keith's game do you like?
He's a pretty physical guy. I like to be physical, but that's what I like about him.
Tell us about you. When you're not at the rink, what are you doing? Do you have any hobbies?
When I'm not at the rink during the summer, I like to golf a lot, and during the winter, I like to go skiing up on the mountain. Yeah.
Nice. Aside from team goals this season, obviously there's team goals. Do you have any personal goals this year?
Personal goals, I'd like to try to progress my skills to reach the next level. Junior A hockey is my goal. So, yeah.
Nobody plays junior hockey without a little bit of help along the way. Is there anyone that you'd like to thank that's helped you along in your hockey journey?
So my past coaches have really helped me, and the coaches we got behind the bench right now help me a lot. So it's great to have them behind the bench.
I guess it doesn't help that they're looking as we do this interview, right? You got to thank them. Brandon, it's been a pleasure watching you play this season. Thanks for doing this.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, folks, that's it for the show this week. Hope you enjoyed it. Quick shout out going to David Stepitat and Brandon Osborne, who were selected to represent their country at the World Junior Ball Hockey Championships in Czechia in July. Congrats to those two guys. It's going to be a good Canada Day for them, I hope. I'm Andrew Chevry. Talk to you next week on the Flames Weekly Update.